These are my Hummingbird snack cakes filled with the cream cheese icing and the walnuts. This is Sandra. I want to tell you happy eating. Try these Hummingbird snack cakes. And this is what it looks like when these snack cakes like that. Instead of me making a pound cake, instead of making a sheet cake, I made some snack cakes out of Hummingbird recipe. This is Sandra. I want to tell you happy eating, and get this recipe off of soulfoodqueen.net and key in Hummingbird cake. And you make it in any shape you want, because I have those instructions on the website also. This is Sandra. I want to say happy eating. And wow, look at that cream cheese in there. Ooh, and look at those walnuts, roasted walnuts. Oh my goodness. This is a wonderful snack cake. Good for breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch, whatever you want to call it. This is what I call a snack cake, Hummingbird snack cake. This is Sandra. I want to say happy eating. Hi, this is Sandra. I'm here again with another recipe for you, and this recipe is another dessert recipe, and I'm dedicating this recipe to Lila Arce, one of my subscribers. I love her so much. Hey Lila Arce, this is Sandra. She made a preacher's cake last week, and I enjoyed it so much. She went detail, very good job, Lila Arce. You did a great job. So what I'm going to do is do this Hummingbird cake. This Hummingbird cake is going to be like a Hummingbird cake, snack cake. I'm going to make a snack cake like. I'm going to use a pan like this to put the cake in. So it's going to be a snack cake, Hummingbird cake, so it can serve individuals, just like a snack cake. So what we need right now is a spoon, and we're going to stir this around. This is 3 cups of flour. 3 cups of flour, and we're going to put a teaspoon of baking soda, another teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of salt, You'll sure miss this salt out of this cake. Teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of cinnamon. I love cinnamon. Okay, what we're going to do is stir this together. Making a mess. Stir this together so it can be all cooperated. I am not what you call a measurement cook, but you have to measure when you do a cake. In a dessert, you have to do precise measurement. Okay, I got this together, and then it's 2 cups of sugar. 2 cups of sugar, and we blend all this together. Blend all this together, make sure it's all cooperated, because this what makes the cake, this cake good, when you incorporate everything together. I used to make a Hummingbird cake. I used to work as a shampoo girl in Dallas, Texas. When I finished high school, I got my beauty shop license, and I worked in this nice, sophisticated beauty shop, salon they called it. And I was a shampoo girl, and this lady made a Hummingbird cake. It was so delicious. It was just so delicious. And I made it, and my mama said, you need to stop making that cake so much, because you'll get tired of it. So I can understand. Okay, we got all this combined. So what we're going to do is add a cup of oil. Now it asks for a cup and a half of oil, but I'm not going to put a cup and a half of oil. I'm just going to put a cup of oil, because I feel like a cup of oil is plenty in this cake. A cup of oil. Now you can put a cup and a half if you want to, but I think this will be just fine, just a cup. And then you bind this together. Now on this cake here, you cannot do a lot of blending. You cannot. Then you're going to add 2 eggs, 2 beaten eggs, like this. And I use brown eggs for baking. Brown eggs, I like that. So what we're going to do is just stir this together like this. And then we're going to add the pineapple. This is a cup of pineapple. I'll stir it, but you're not going to do too much stirring in this because you're just going to do just a lot of blending. You don't do a lot of stirring in this. Then you do it like this. I'm in the camera. And we're going to add the bananas. A cup of 2 cups of bananas. That's why I say you don't need so much oil, because you got a lot of moisture in this cake. A lot of moisture. Then you blend that together. Then you're going to put a teaspoon of vanilla. Let's see. I got my vanilla out. I do not have my vanilla out. I always forgetting something. Let's see. I think I put it right here at the bottom here. My vanilla. Yes, here's the vanilla right here. Okay, I'm going to put a teaspoon of vanilla, but I'm going to put a tablespoon of vanilla. I think that's going to be really good for this cake. Maybe just a little bit. Make it more tasty to me. Okay, now see, we're almost done with this cake. See, we're almost done. And then what I usually do, see, you just blend it like this. You don't overbeat this. You don't overbeat this at all. Just make sure everything is blended in. Then what I usually do, I put half of what it asks for, and I use some. Excuse me, I'm using some toasted walnuts. And you use toasted pecans if you want, but I use just a half. Like it says a cup, I put a half a cup in there because I like to put my nuts on top of the icing. Well, you can bite into the icing. You know what I'm saying? I like it like that. Now, you can put them inside. If you want to put the whole cup in there, it's fine. But I just like to have mine just enough on top. Just enough in the batter and just enough on top. I like to cover my icing with the nuts. Okay, we got this almost blended. Make sure everything is blended. You don't do a lot of stirring in this cake. This is a hummingbird cake from the South. And we're going to feed it to this pan here. I'll put it in this pan. So I'm going to, I believe we have everything in here. Yes, we do. My daughter graduated yesterday, and I am so happy that everybody gave me mostly a good comment on my daughter. I am so excited for her. I just love her to death. That's my baby. Okay, what we're going to do is add this like this. Now, I don't know how many you might want, but I like mine to be kind of tall. You know, sort of tall like. And I think I can make at least 24 of these, maybe. Depends on how you do it. Now, I know these snack cakes is so economical. And, you know, a regular cake is fine. But a regular cake, you have to cut it and all that kind of stuff. But this right here, you bring to the party or a picnic. People's going to say, oh, I just love these little old cakes here. So I'm going to put another spoonful like that in here. Like that. Now, this is called a hummingbird cake. So I'm going to call it a hummingbird snack cake. That's what I'm going to call it. And, you know, I have imagination, and I get with it, and I tell you what, it'll be nice. Okay, this is the hummingbird cake. We're going to bake it, put it in the oven for about 20 minutes, 25, 30 minutes. And we're going to come back and let you see the cream cheese icing on it. Everything on there. Let's see, that's nice and clean. Go, you have to use your fingers. And this is what we're going to do with this cake here. It's a hummingbird cake, and I call it the hummingbird snack cake. Just like those little Debbie snack cakes, this is going to be a little hummingbird snack cake. This is Sandra, and I want to say happy eating, and we're going to come back with part 2 on these hummingbird snack cakes with the cream cheese icing and the walnuts all on top. This is Sandra. I want to say happy eating. Hi, this is Sandra. I'm back again with the second half of the hummingbird snack cakes. This is how they turned out. I let them cool. And when I let them cool, I let them cool on the sides like that so they won't stick to the pan. I let them cool like that. They are so beautiful. They smell so good. These are the hummingbirds, but I made them in snack cakes instead of making it in a bunk pan cake. You can make a bunk pan pound cake with it, sheet cake. So I decided to make the snack cakes. So what I'm going to show you what I do when I get ready to ice them. So every snack cake has a center of something, right? So I just do a little incision like this on one. Just make a little incision in there. Take it out. Now you can put anything you want in this incision. You can put peanut butter or whatever, which I wouldn't want peanut butter, but you know, you can put what you want in there, make a little square. And then what I do is add a little of that in there. You have to use your fingers, or you can use one of those little squeezing tubes that you decorate with. And I put a little nut in there like that. Push it down, and then I icing it. Icing it just like that. This is a cream cheese icing, and I'm pretty sure everybody out there know how to make a cream cheese icing. If you don't, you just have to look on YouTube and find a cream cheese icing. I have one on my soulfoodqueen.net, a cream cheese icing, which is so easy. So what I do is just like that, and then I add the walnuts. Like I was saying in the other video, I like my walnuts on top. I don't like the walnuts. I like the walnuts inside, don't get me wrong, but I don't put all of them. It's ask for half a cup. If it asks for a cup, I put half a cup, and then use the rest on the outside. See that? That's what I do. Now this is how, let me wash my hands. This is how my little, I don't call it a Debbie cake, but I call it a Sandra's hummingbird snack cake. Isn't that beautiful? And that's how you serve it. You serve it just like that. And then you can, what you call, ration the servings. Now you can make this recipe, you get this recipe off soulfoodqueen.net also. But I gave you a video, so the video is coming down. So this is the second half of the finished product of the Soul Food Queen Sandra. Just kidding. This is the snack cake, the hummingbird snack cake. And we can cut it inside and see what it looks like. Let's do that. Let's cut it inside. Let's see. Cut it like that. And look at that. That's a little icing right there. See the icing right there? That one you make that incision. Oh, that is too good looking, isn't it? This is what that looks like. Look at that. That's incision. Your incision, and then when they bite into that, they have an extra little walnut and the extra icing too. This is Sandra. I want to tell you happy eating, and thank you for coming to my channel. That tastes so good. Thanks for coming to my channel, and I'd like to say thanks all my subscribers. I love y'all so much. Thank you so very much for coming to my channel. This is Sandra. I want to say happy eating.